What's up? It's Yossi from Yossi the Boss, and I want to talk about reading and taking action. Don't get confused. Reading will not get you far unless you will practice what you read. And of course, I do talk about books that require you to take action. I'm not talking about books that are like romance and scary and fiction books. They have their own place and you can read them and have fun with them, but I do talk about books that require you to take action and why only reading is not enough. If you only read, then you get the theoretical knowledge of how to do things, but if you don't practice, you will not cultivate that knowledge and make it part of who you are. When I was 22, I started to read books. It was slow progress, but I started. I never used to read books till I was 22. I always was a little bit smart, but I never truly take my potential and put it into practice. When I was at high school, I only played football and only played the guitar and hung out with friends, and eventually that was it. And when I was 22 and I wanted to start learn and to start making my dream to become a student in the university real, I got slapped by the authorities. They were telling me that I was not smart enough and that I was not having the grades which are required to learn what I wanted to learn. I got into very deep self-reflection, and I was very sad at that time. And actually, it was a couple of months that I was very sad because I thought that I was in a level, and then I realized that I was not in that level. And reading changed everything for me because reading allowed me to gain new knowledge that would completely took all the myths that were inside my head and turned them to dust so I can deconstruct the knowledge from the book and put some new foundations inside myself to become the man I wanted to be. So reading books since those times has always been part of who I am, and it gives me like a power to see the influences I have on myself, because while reading, ultimately I am sitting or lying. You can do it the way you want it, the way you feel more comfortable of doing. But by reading, what you are doing, you are focusing all your focus and attention on what you read, and your body is in a condition of self relaxation, which is very good for you, and actually, not only physical but mentally. Because what you are doing, you are training your mind to become stronger. I'm very simplifying it, but you are training your mind just like a weightlifter is training his muscles just by reading. So if you're one of those guys or girls that read books and after a couple of minutes you feel very tired, it's boring for you, even though the topic is very interesting, but it's boring for you and all you want to do is sleep, well, you are mentally weak in terms of reading books. And reading books can very be beneficial for your health, for your self-esteem, for your happiness, and even for your communication skills. When I started reading, it was like a snow ball that fell from a mountain, and when it got more and more down, it became more and more big, and it's still going down. Of course, I will read for the rest of my life, and it has a tremendous effect on me. I'm reading books that are inspiring, like autobiographies. I'm reading books that are helping me to see who I am, making me more deep in terms of my spirituality. I read books that make me laugh, that I laugh. I just read them and it made me laugh. They play with my imagination. And I really urge you to read books because they are the gateway to your beginning of the rest of your life, which will help you to achieve your goals.